Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kayla and this is Kayla Makes It. For today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about a little bit of everything. I have a few things I've been meaning to do, been meaning to talk to you guys about, and I've been really busy lately and I've been sick, so some things have been pushed back, pushed off, and now I'm getting to them. One of those things being one of my papers. I've really needed to work on that, and I've procrastinated really well. In fact, I have organized almost every part of my home instead of doing my paper, which is bad because I'm like, I can't do another video until I work on my paper, and then I wouldn't work on my paper because I was organizing and getting caught up on house stuff, and so I was just away for too long. I'm not finished with my paper. It's due very soon, and I'm hoping to whip it out through this weekend and submit that on Tuesday, and then cross my fingers, no revisions, and then start my next class as soon as I hit submit. So that's what's been going on with me. Besides being sick, I got a cold. It only lasted a couple days. It wasn't too bad. But it threw me into a flare-up where like I was just physically exhausted and hurting really bad. So I didn't do a whole lot besides the organizing. Once I got some energy, I just felt like hey, where are you at? My cat. But I just felt like once I was able to get the energy to do something, all I wanted to do was organize and clean things. But I'm feeling a lot better now. Not quite back to normal, but enough that I've been able to get some things done, work on my paper, crochet a little bit, and now make this video. My angle, the angle of the camera is a little off than what we're used to. I'm not sure if I like it or not. You guys will have to let me know. But in with all that organization, I moved furniture around and swapped some dressers between my room and my daughter's room, and my mom brought a dresser over, and it's taller than the one that I had. And so I always set my camera on a little tripod on top of my dresser, and now it's looking down on me. So this is where we are. I'm a bad influence. My mom got me this shirt. I love it. Anyway, so kind of a weird angle. It's like that whole selfie angle, but it works. Okay, so back to what this video is about. I am going to show you the things that I've been working on. I have started things and finished things and gotten ideas to start things that I haven't started yet, but I have intentions to start soon because I'm really excited about them. And I did not buy any yarn this week. Hi, my name is Kayla and I have not bought any yarn this week. You should be very proud. Although on my way home, I was like, I need some stress relief. I want to go by Hobby Lobby and buy a skein of yarn. But yarn wasn't on sale, so I didn't even stop in. Didn't even pull in the parking lot. So you should all be very proud of me. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is that painting that I did a while back for my dad that I kind of previewed to you a little bit. I told you about it a little bit. I got this piece of artwork from Hobby Lobby for like a couple dollars, and then I primed it and painted over it because I didn't like the artwork that well, but I really like the wooden frame. So that's what I did. My dad wanted me to paint him a pigeon, so I decided to paint him a pigeon. And here's what we ended up with. What do you think? I'm pretty proud of it. I really like the colors, adding in the kind of pinky colors and have the reflection in the water. and then the pigeon. In the like advertisements that they have in the magazines for pigeons that are for sale and stuff, they always have a close-up of their eye. So I really wanted to make the eye. I don't know if it'll focus. Anyway, so I wanted to highlight one of the eyes. I thought it was cool. Yeah, so made this for my dad. It was hanging on his wall, but I borrowed it just so I could show you guys. And I will be returning this. I did look at a couple of different pictures of our property from southern Indiana. I showed you one video where I was crocheting at the creek. I can link that video down below. But I used some of the pictures of that as like inspiration. It wasn't exact, but I kind of used it as inspiration. Yeah. And then even though this has nothing to do with crochet or anything, I think you guys know now that I'm a Disney fan. And a couple months ago, the family got back from a Disney vacation, Disney World vacation. And I don't know how I missed it, but this got packed away in some stuff and I completely forgot. But my husband and I got caricatures done of each other. Aren't they great? He's a Jedi and I'm Minnie Mouse, and we got the castle behind us, and I love it. I need to get it put up. Okay. And another reason to be proud of me, this is wrapped in bubble wrap, and I've only popped a few of them. Normally I don't have that much restraint. Okay, so I'll show you something that I've been working on before, and really the last time you saw it I was probably about this far. Honestly, I can't remember. I have like yarn things in my seat poking me. Okay, so this is the pattern I've been working on. I did put it down while I was sick because I didn't want to touch it and get it germy, even though I do plan to wash it before I gift it. I want to wash it and block it before I gift it. But I'm working on this little romper. It's called the Gemma Romper. And it's by Mon Petit Violon Designs. I still don't know if I'm saying that right. I need to look that up. But the yarn I'm using for it is Yarn Bee Fresh Haven in Iceberg. It's a size 3. And I'm using a 3.5 millimeter hook. And this is the front. And I've already connected in the center. And now I just have to go around and make my little bottoms. And there's the straps. That hook on there. Isn't that just the cutest? I think it's so cute. Anyway, not much more progress on that than probably the last time you saw it. I swear, my nose only itches when I make a video. I think it's the fuzz of the yarn, maybe. I don't really know, but it bothers me. Oh, one of my BFFs is in here. He didn't leave. Hi, Henry. You want to see my yarn, don't you? What's this? Are you going to come see me? Come here. Come here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Look what I got. He loves yarn. I'm surprised he's not up here taking it. Hi, kitty. Okay, so we'll use this opportunity that he's not going to eat all this yarn for me to show you the other things I'm working on. Okay, this I started last night while I took my daughter to softball practice. Her practice was about an hour, and I started on it and then had to frog it already. So I didn't get very much done at all. But I'm using this free pattern from Michaels for the Karen Skinny Cakes. and it's called Crochet Cabled Beanie. It's a real cute hat with a little pom-pom. And I'm making the brim right now, doing back loop only. Excuse me, my cat wants out. Okay, so I'm making the brim and I'm just doing single crochets in the back loop only. Yeah, not much there, but the yarn I'm using is the Caron Skinny Cakes. Oh, I already ripped my thing. I didn't mean to do that. Aren't the colors pretty? This one is called Buttermint. I got this when it was on clearance. I'm definitely not going to use the whole thing for this hat, so I kind of might be interested in making a couple different hats from the same cake just to see what variations I can come up with, because like this brim is starting in yellow, and when I make another hat it might be the green or the blue color that starts out as the brim. So it might be cute to have like little matching hats where like maybe my girls can wear them together, something like that. This yarn is light 3. You get 8.5. You get 8.8 ounces, 250 grams, and it is 100% acrylic. So we can wash it and dry it, machine wash it and dry it. The pattern that comes on this is cute too. A pretty little shawl. It's called Crochet Sawtooth Shawl. I don't know if you can see that very well, but that looks pretty. I may try to make that with some of the other ones I have, because I bought multiple of these. I think I might have, I know at least one, maybe 2 more over there. If I don't use that one, I don't think you can see, but up here I've got some blue ones. Like I bought a bunch of those thinking I might make something really, really big. But those are in like a blue color, and it's a skinny cake as well. So, I mean, it's just a hat, but I'm kind of excited to make it. Okay, the thing that I have not started yet that I'm really excited to start, and if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen it there. You may have seen me post a picture of the yarn on my Instagram page. So if you don't follow me on my Instagram, this is my Instagram name handle. I'll put it up here. What do you think I'm gonna make? Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna make. My daughter, and she's probably gonna kill me for putting this footage up because I think she was a little embarrassed maybe. But she was so darn cute and I felt bad for her. But here's the video.
Ooh! Did it hit your face?
Yeah, but it didn't.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. You're the one. It's just me. Would you like to have somebody else?
Isn't she pitiful? I mean, she held it together right there, but afterwards she was really upset that she wasn't able to hit the thingies down and win the stuffed toy that she wanted, because she wanted one of the really large, I think it was an elephant she wanted. So I've been wanting to make a really big amigurumi out of like blanket yarn. I see tons of TikToks and YouTube shorts on people using the thick blanket yarn to make different stuffies, and so I wanted to try that. And when I told her, I was like, you know what, I've been wanting to do that, why don't I make you one? And she got really excited, and then out of everything even though she was trying for an elephant, which I think would have been adorable, she decided she wanted a lizard. This comes as a surprise. I didn't even know she liked lizards, so here we are. So I am going to mix this Yarn Bee Soft Secret in this like neon green color, which they call lime, with this Bernat Blanket Twist, and they call this Foliage. And I couldn't find the exact grain that she really liked in a thicker blanket yarn, so that's why I'm gonna mix these two. Plus, when I thought to mix them together, I thought that's gonna look really cool, maybe cooler than, you know, a regular blanket yarn could do. And then when I found this, it kind of gives you that textured look, so I think that would be really good for a lizard. I do want to make it very cutesy, and it's gonna have really big eyes that I've ordered on Amazon. I want them to be about that big. I do have those here already. I got a nice kit of eyes of all different sizes, and there's just so many, and it's so much cheaper on Amazon to buy one of those kits. I think I got all mine for like $10, where you can get maybe like a pack of 5 sets of eyes for $4 or $5 maybe at the local craft stores. So I will be using big eyes for that. Anyway, back to the pattern. I want it to be like really cutesy. So if you have any suggestions on any really cute lizard patterns that you think would look good using this yarn together, I would love some of your suggestions. I've kind of looked around, but not real in depth yet. So if you know of any pattern that I can start with, obviously I'll go up on hook size and all of that if the pattern is for smaller yarn and smaller hook. So really any pattern I think I can modify for this. So if I don't find a pattern that I like, I'm going to attempt to just make it and see how it turns out. So that's the plan. I don't know if this is going to be enough yarn because I want it to be like big. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm really excited about this. It may take me a little while to finish it because you know I'm slow at crocheting, but I am ready to start and jump in and do it because I think it'll be really fun and cute, and I know Ainsley will love it. Okay, I think the last thing that I'm going to show you is my slouchy hat that I made. What do you think? So this was from all these tags that I put up here. The yarn for this I got at Dollar Tree. It's the Just Yarn, it's Premier Just Yarn Tweed. And I used 3 different skeins, and I used like every last bit of it except for this. And I took what scraps were left and I just made a tiny little cake. So I have a little bit of blue, a little bit of gray, and a little bit of this rust color, which is funny that I have way more rust color than the others because I pretty much used the same amount each. Yeah, so each skein was a little bit different, I guess. Each of these skeins is, where's my information? Okay, each of these skeins is 98 yards, I think. Yeah, 98 yards. You get 1.5 ounces. It is 100% acrylic and it's a size 4. The rust color is just called Rust Tweed. I don't know how to pronounce this, but the gray color is called Greige tweed. It's Greige. I don't know. And then the blue is called denim tweed. And I thought the colors, like, the yarn was pretty soft. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I've never really used Premier yarn before. I think this was the first time. I could be lying, but I think it's the first time I've ever used Premier yarn. Okay, I think it is. Anyway, so when I made this, I just made like a long panel and then sewed the ends together and then weaved string around one side and then pulled it tight so that you get kind of it comes together all bunchy like. You like my technical terms. And then let me try to think of what because I was sick when I made this and I really just wanted to be, you know, I hurt so bad when I was sitting there. It hurt to walk, it hurt to get up, it hurt to sit there. But I wanted to be doing something because if you ever sit in one spot for so long, even if you're exhausted and tired, your body gets even more exhausted and tired because you're not moving. So in between getting up and, you know, scooting around the house and then laying in the recliner and sleeping, I did crochet this hat. And it was nice to keep myself moving a little bit and entertain that way. So, because I knew being sick, my brain couldn't concentrate on writing my papers and stuff. So this was kind of mindless and comforting. My intentions were initially to make it for my husband because I think the colors would look great and it's very like masculine colors, you know? So I got started, and when I was making my panel, several times I would get up, creep over to him, and then wrap it around his head to see if it fit. So he's just like, as I'm doing that, didn't ask any questions. And then later I decided, once I had put it together, I realized, whoa, that is way too big for anybody. Because like, if you don't wear it as a slouchy hat, you have to roll this up like really high or double it, which I'm not a fan of that look. I mean, it might look better if you had a pom-pom or something. So I decided it didn't look that great on him, and I was too sick and tired to take it out and try something different with it. So I was just messing with it a little bit in the mirror. Oop. And then just kind of fit it where it was comfy and let it droop. And I love the back, the design with that, how it just sits and is kind of bulky back there. I think it's super cute. So this is what I went with. And my husband's like, what were you doing with that hat? Because he thought I was going to be his. I never said it was going to be his, but I kept measuring it on his head. And so I know he thought it was probably his. And I'm like, I'm sorry. It ended up too big for your head, which is funny because he's got a big head. But it still didn't fit him. Sorry, Brody. You have a big head. Anyway, yeah. So now I have a cute hat. And I love bright colors, but I really like these colors too because I do wear a lot of these colors. So now I can wear this all winter and match everything. And this too, I think I posted on my Instagram. I know I posted it on Facebook, but I posted it on my Instagram, my personal Facebook. I don't have like a crochet Facebook. Anyway, I hear Ainsley jumping around, making noise. Now she's giggling. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but it's funny. So this is all I have. So yeah, in the future, maybe when things settle down with school and I can get into more of a routine that I can stick with consistently, I may do different videos that are kind of regular and scheduled. Like I know a lot of people do like Whips Wednesdays and stuff like that. Maybe do something a little more consistent, or maybe have my crochet chat crochet chatting chickens, chickens chat crochet. I forget what I even called it. But maybe have that on a certain time of the week. I'd like to get a couple videos out through each week once things do settle down. So 2 to 3 videos. So that's a little bit to look forward to as January approaches. But until then, I'm going to try to at least post once a week or maybe a little over a week. It just really depends on what my... Yes? I think I locked the door. Yeah, hold on. So it really just depends on... What are you doing?
I need to bring in my yoga ball.
You hit that on a sharp corner, it's gonna pop. They can't even see you because the video's way up there. She literally was bouncing around on her yoga ball. Ooh, down you go. Seriously, it will puncture it and it will be long gone. Be careful if you want to keep that thing.
I do.
So what was I saying?
You were saying blah, 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 blah.
I can't remember. Oh, so the future really just depends, at least, watch it, you're gonna knock it over. The future really just depends on what school, how demanding school is from me until January. After that, I'm hoping to do a little bit more, crochet even more, that sort of thing. So until then, whatever I'm working on, whether it be paper crochet, painting, who knows what, I'll share a little bit about how my weeks are going. So my videos might be a little hodgepodge everywhere, but I still do plan on posting something. It is a little easier for me to snap pictures and post to Instagram. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm hoping to do a little more on that, just because it's going to be a little bit easier to do. Doesn't take as much time as editing videos and stuff like that. So all right, I think that's all I have for you guys today. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to like, subscribe, and push the notification bell so you can get those videos from me in the future. Please comment below if you do have a lizard pattern or just anything. Just chat with me. I about knocked you over. I accidentally tripped her. But let me know how things are going for you guys and what you're working on, and you know, how busy your life is and all that good stuff, because I know I'm not the only one. All right, bye.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Bye.